my god, oh my god, oh my god, guess what, guess what, guess what, guess what, guess what?
What?
Hello, SoS'ers. Today we'll be talking about tequila and mezcal.
I know what you're thinking.
Ooh, tequila makes my clothes fall off. No, you're just a slut. Tequila does have an unfortunate reputation for being something spring breakers drink to get wasted on the cheap, which is a real shame because tequila can be a fantastic drink to enjoy from mixed drinks to a classy sipper.
So, give us a moment and let's see if we can't change your mind about this fantastic drink.
In order to talk about tequila and mezcal, more on that later, we'll have to talk about agave.
Mexico's agave plant, known as the maguey, is one of the most MacGyver plants in existence.
People have used it to make roofing, ropes, soaps, fuel, and lots of other handy things.
The core of the plant is saturated with a sweet, sugary sap that's fantastic for food and alcohol.
Mostly alcohol. Agave-based drinks have been made by native Mexicans for hundreds of years before the arrival of the Spanish, but these were more like beers and wines and spirits.
When the Spanish colonists arrived in Mexico, they brought with them the knowledge of European distillation methods.
And famine and death and disease and religious oppression and slavery.
Lo siento.
Anyway, those distillation methods weren't immediately applied because of what the Spanish were after: money.
Spanish authorities suppressed the production of native alcoholic beverages in order to eliminate them from competing with wines and liquors imported from Spain.
Still, since it'd be cheaper to make things domestically than to import them, the poorer of the colonists began to look for ways to get their hangovers on the cheap. Some clever chap, let's call him Felipe, figured out that he might be able to distill something from the sweet heart of the agave that the natives would sometimes chew on. That beverage, named mezcal after the native word for heart of the agave, was soon in production all over Mexico. Because each region of Mexico had different climates interacting with a wide variety of agave species, each region's mezcal had its own characteristics.
One rose above, one mezcal to rule them all. Mezcal de tequila.
All mezcals and tequilas are basically made in the same way.
Agave offshoots from mature agaves are replanted to continue crops.
After 10 years of maturation, experienced workers cut off the leaves from the plant, leaving just the core. Because of its resemblance to a pineapple, the core is called a piña. After these are dug up and cleaned off, they are baked with steam from 12 to 48 hours, depending on the type of oven used. The soft, almost caramelized piñas are mashed to separate the sugars from the pulp. Water, yeast, and yeast nutrients are added to the syrup and mixed in large stainless steel vats to begin fermentation. After that, the alcohol is distilled and often aged and diluted into what ultimately becomes called mezcal or tequila. What's the difference between the two?
Well, mezcal has less regulations about it.
Mezcal is basically any alcohol made from the agave using the process I just described.
Tequila, on the other hand, is in many ways the cognac to the brandy that is mezcal.
Tequila must be made from the Weber blue agave, also known as agave tequilana, which has to be grown in certain legally defined regions in Mexico.
The final fermented product must have been made with at least 51% of the sugars coming from the Weber blue agave, though the good stuff is always made from 100% agave. If tequila is simply diluted and let to rest for about a month before dilution and bottling, it becomes tequila blanco or white tequila, sometimes known as silver or platinum tequila.
They're a bit harsher usually, but also tend to be sweeter with a more pronounced agave taste.
Blanco, especially if not made with 100% agave sugars, is sometimes mixed with colorants and flavorings before bottling to become oro or gold tequilas.
Don't be fooled by the names. These are usually cheaper tequilas used for mixed or well drinks. Fresh distillate aged in wood barrels between 2 to 11 months becomes tequila reposado or rested tequila. These tequilas become a pale gold or yellow color and have a woodier taste than blanco tequila. The barrels are often made of oak, and sometimes tequila producers will age tequila and use whiskey, wine, or cognac barrels to give the tequila some different flavors.
If the distillate is aged for at least a year, it becomes tequila añejo, or aged tequila.
At this stage of the game, the tequila becomes even woodier and can begin to taste more like a whiskey or a brandy. The highest amount of aging, tequila extra añejo, is aged for more than 3 years.
With so much aging in the wood barrels, these tequilas take on the complexity like that of a high-grade whiskey or cognac. Now, it's important to note that in tequila, the age isn't going to be a straight-up indicator of quality like with scotch or cognac.
Older tequilas are more expensive, but also vastly different from younger ones. Do you want a more distinct agave flavor? Go for a blanco.
Or a reposado.
Want a more woody or complex flavor? The añejos and the extra añejos are the ones for you.
Just make sure you get one that is 100% agave, and avoid the novelty bottles unless you're looking for a highly flammable decoration for your mantelpiece. How do you drink tequila? Depends.
There are large varieties of flavor and alcoholic bites. Younger tequilas are better for mixed drinks because they retain their character while being mellowed out by the other ingredients.
Older tequilas are best neat or on the rocks. But some young tequilas are delicious for sipping on, and older tequilas will do nicely in a highball. The real answer, as always, is however you damn please. Try different brands and drinking methods and see which ones suit you. Whatever you do, give tequila a chance. It's a fantastic and varied and complex spirit produced with a lot of hard work and dedication, and it certainly deserves a spot in your selection. Remember, drink because it tastes good, not to get drunk. Thanks for watching School of Sauce. Cheers.
Angry March. Don't speak while he's grunting.
Yeah. Are you gonna look like a little schoolgirl, or is it just gonna be me looking like a little schoolgirl?
It's just gonna be you.
Okay, then get out of the shot.
Oh my god! I can't do it.
We're gonna do this several times because I don't want myself to look like a complete and total moron.
It's too late.
It's enough.
No. Or do it with Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan.
I ain't doing
No.
shit. Hold on, wait. I got a hiccup. I don't want to like hiccup right in the middle of my way. What?
Oh my god, you guys, guess what?
Wait, what?
You were so late there.
I know.
I'm so surprised. Guess what?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm really trying to hold it together here.
Alright. Oh my god, you guys, guess what? Where are you?
Wait, what?